Hey everyone, thanks for checking us out again. It's been a minute since I've been on here, and I was going to give you guys sort of an update. Well, actually, it's an updated version of this Wolverine character or costume that I did this past Halloween. It's not the whole thing because obviously I didn't have a mannequin to put the rest of it on like these two. But yeah, I do have pics and video. So check it out. Let me know what you think. I mean, again, it's just putting it on there, but, or excuse me, putting it on here just to see, updated version of this thing. So 5 Wolverine outfit costume that I 3D printed slash put together with templates and you know some parts that I went thrift store shopping at and Hobby Lobby, and I figured I'd go for a brief explanation as far as how it's made up, what it's made up of, I guess, materials I used. Of course, starting, let's see, well, the overall material here, that right here, that right there, this here, this is all 3D printed. These are 3D printed here, but yeah, this is as well, and the shoulders as well, along with the buckle. The buckle, that right there was I just went into a 3D app program that I have, and made my own little Jimmy kind of rigged it as far as my own little prototype there, and then printed that out. Just a quick thing, but yeah. So this is what I used for Halloween this past 2025, and yeah, it was fun. Very didn't expect as far as like the fit. It fit okay overall, but this is not something that that I think I would ever wear again. Obviously, but here you go. So let's see. So the material here, the main, as far as material here, this is made up of. This is all just. I got this from Hobby Lobby, and we zoom in here kind of closer. You can see it's got a kind of a snake texture. It's a generic texture that they had, but I believe was it black? I think black or gray, of which I spray painted and then fabric glued onto here. And then here, this is a template here that I did get offline. And the template, this is the second version sort of that I kind of went over, because I wanted to have it sort of padding. The padding, I could have gone back and made it a little bit better, but as far as the angles and cuts, I started kind of getting rushing it, of course, and then you can see spots where obviously, it's zip tape there, but that didn't show during once I had it on. Yeah, so that was like the main shell there here, and these parts here, these are just sort of added on there. It was supposed to give it sort of a, artillery look a little bit, I guess. I was, changed up my own version, for what it was. Added these buckles as well. I think these were in there. I cut into the foam here, and this is just straps. These straps are actually from just a backpack that I had, and I think I bought the backpack, like thrift shopping, and I just took it for spare parts. These were actually part of a luggage as well, suitcase that I ripped up and used some of the leather as well here. So that's those parts there came together. You can see here, maybe this is a thick foam. Actually, it's pretty thick in there, and to kind of give it some beefy look. And then we have, these are actually reconstituted or whatever, reused armory shells. They were actually from the Mandalorian that I made, that guy, a year or two ago before that. And these are extra parts that I just went ahead, because I didn't want to reprint parts for this, and I kind of looked around online, but I thought, you know what the heck, I'm just going to go ahead and add, make my own out of here. And I kind of split the parts up here, added some, I think, faux leather right in here, as well here, some little cushion. This is just regular old foam, kind of space it out a little bit. And then the underneath here, this is all just a regular old spandex, whatever, yellow, athletic shirt. that I wore underneath it. Kind of gave it a roughed up look there, you know, like some dirtiness. Coming down here to the arms, we have these are I printed 3D. I printed these out a few times. These are the claws, of course, and the armor. I think I did buy this one, this part here, but the file. But a lot of these files you can find online for free. So I modified it a little bit again because I was thinking that I was gonna take the claws off here and add them here so that I wouldn't poke anybody. But it ended up being just, you know, what the heck, I'm just gonna, you know, use it for an hour or two. Should be fine. So I ended up just, yeah, reprinted these a few times, and I could have probably printed them out a little longer, but I'd already printed them out twice before, and I didn't want to go through that process again, and kind of speeding up there. And you kind of notice here, yes, it's on an old PC here I have in some Jimmy Rig Walmart brand. Shout out to Walmart on there. You know, whatever their, you know, stands to keep it up, because it's only the top torso part that I have here. And then the mask here. This mask here is 3D printed, of course. It's a file. Filing it offline is free file, and it took, I want to say, I think it took a day or so. But these are two different parts here, or two parts. This is actually part of, I believe this is this part as well. But when I printed it out, I made a mistake. It's like, I believe, stopping early or something like that. That was an issue with it, so I had to stop it, and I ended up just gluing this part to here, and then these here, of course. You have the eyes here, which are made up. These are just regular. You can actually see through it pretty fine, even at night, so long as there's some light going around. But this is just regular old like baseball cap knitting, you know, the fabric mesh you can see through. Added spray paint and black spray paint. This was already black, but I added another coat. I believe it's just a light coat, and then all this here is just graphite that I used. Graphite all around here. They just kind of smeared around to kind of made it look like it's metal-ish, whatever. Hard shell, I guess. And yeah, that was the whole look of that right there. Stepping back a little bit, kind of see where it's at, what it looks like. Yeah, so that's the whole top torso there, and that is my 2025 Wolverine costume, the cosplay whatnot that I made. And yeah, it's just, you know, figured to go online and or whatever, show you guys and see what's up, see what you think, I guess. Yeah, oh, this actually here, this is actually also the same material as here. This is foam, hard foam here, but this here was actually from the previous, this guy, I was gonna make another Batman armor shell, and this was actually from the metal version, I guess, the big armored version of that. And I used that. It's a big piece here, so I just cut it in the back, heated it up, and then cut it in the back, and then spray painted it. Yeah, spray painted it, and then added a little bit of glue on it. You're not glue, but the same, you know, weathering, I guess you could say. But yes, that's the overall look of it, and yeah, I think it came out fine overall, not bad, you know, for what it was and stuff. And Wolverine. All right, well, thanks for checking this out, and you know, I'll come back around and hopefully have another video of this kind of costumes here for this coming Halloween. We'll see. All right, have a good one. Peace.